Hello, gamers! What the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome to the chat, Skull Smuggery. Welcome to the chat, anyone else who is there who has not said anything yet. We are back again with more character modeling. Oh, Lonesome's here. Let's go, gamer, gamer, gamer. Basically, I'm starting devlog number 3. I shouldn't say I am starting. I have started devlog number 3. I'm about 6 pages in so far, and it's gonna be a doozy. Devlog number 1 blew up a lot, but it was just me dipping my toes in the water. Devlog number 2 was basically just an update for me to say, like, hey, I'm still here, I'm still developing this game, but I've got a lot of work to do. Devlog number 3, it's gonna be a hell of a ride. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. But for now, character modeling. This is Sarah, who I have talked about a few times. This is still a little bit too loud. This is Sarah, who I've talked about a few times on stream. I've done a little bit of modeling the last few streams for as well. I got her hair mostly in order. Mostly. It still looks a little weird in some spots, but we're working on it. We're gonna keep working on it on stream. Heyo. Oh no, that didn't, okay. I see. That needs to go here. Oh, also this is mirrored still. That's not the right thing. We want that instead. I always click the wrong thing there. Okay, so here what we can do is like a funny little, like awesome little epic thing where we can get rid of, we can like apply the mirror modifier on her hair. And then we can do this. So that we can still get the center here. Then shrink it so it looks like it's the same size as the rest of her hair. Even at an angle. Yeah, baby. We also want this push down a little bit. We don't want these to be like perfectly flat. Tubes. So many things in 3D art are just tubes. But yeah, anyways, that's what we wanted to do, was just make this feel like the right diameter. Which I guess it still feels like a little bit wide, so maybe I'll like reduce this a little more. Perfect. Ah. And then we can use this awesome frickin' epic little tool. Where is it? There we go. We can go select half. I love this plugin, it's so useful. And then we can delete half. Didn't quite get all of them, but it was pretty close. And then we can just go here and add this mirror modifier again. And it works. Yo, what's up, Just Little Dude? Welcome to the stream, it's been a minute. My head always empty. That's why it takes me so long to make a video game, because my brain's so small. My head always empty. Now we're gonna grab all these. We're gonna do some further refinements. Check this out, chat. Oh no. My apologies. No. My apologies again. That's all of them, okay. And her head, yeah. Everything, if we're talking like 3D modeling, everything's empty there. Okay. That looks pretty good. Could push these in a little more specifically, but like... Also, this looks like a little weird for some reason, but I can fix that. Yo, what's up, Gnarly Knave? Welcome to the chat. Alright, now I think I actually am going to apply the mirror modifier because she has stuff in her hair. How is the direct? Depends on who you ask. For me personally, I'll wait until the Switch 2 direct. We'll see what's up. For me, it was alright. I don't know if everybody will feel the same, but I'm excited for all the Tomodachi Life heads out there. Very excited for y'all. I think that's like a great, beautiful thing that's happening for you. I don't personally understand the Tomodachi thing myself at all, really, but everyone else seems to be really excited, so I'm happy for them. No, actually, this is too much. Whatever the hell I'm doing right now. Yeah, how was the direct for y'all? Did anyone get anything that they were like really looking forward to? Like I said, for me, it was mostly like I'm excited for like other people is kind of how I'm feeling about that direct. It's not that there weren't any like big announcements, just none that I personally was like, whoa, for. But I'm also not like a huge Nintendo head, so I don't know what I was expecting. Prime 4 looks sick. It does look sick, to be fair. I'm not trying to like be a Prime 4 hater. I do think MP4 looks sick. Both the file format and also the video game by Nintendo. Was surprised by the Raidou remaster. Yeah, it not a franchise that I've ever really like known or cared about, but again, another one of those excited that other people are excited type beats. You need to watch it. I swear to God, Kitty Cat, you need to watch it. She's been so bad about trying to get my snacks lately. I'm watching you. No. There we go. cat. I swear to God, this cat. I swear to God, this fucking cat. Chat. Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven are awesome surprises. They've been for a while. The Rhythm Heaven thing really caught me off guard because that trailer was like horrible. Was anyone else like kind of blown away by how bad that trailer was, or is that like totally like a me thing? Also cool and wild to see Hot Shots Golf. Yeah. Another very happy for all the Hot Shots Golf heads out there, just not one of them myself. Physical copies of the Raidou remasters being handed by limited run games. Oh yeah, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Whoa, what the fuck is happening here? What's going on here? There we go. What's all that nonsense? Oh no, it's merging with what? I assume you mean limited run games is merging with something? Know the model? Well, sometimes you want it to merge. That's what nobody tells you. Okay, I always tell myself I'm not going to be a perfectionist about this stuff, and then I'm like, but what if I was, though? But what if I was? Make him eat dirt. It's a nice hair ring. At least I think so. Got several more of these to do. Let's do one like near the end here. That doesn't really work. Oh my god, I can't type! Ah! That one was a little bit easier. No. Curse you, Rip Region. You're never what I want to use. Not never, but you're rarely what I want to use, Rip Region. How dare you? How dare you frequently be the less useful and intuitive option so frequently? Let's get rid of that. Boom. And actually, you know, we're gonna make this one a little special. Let's connect this first, but you'll see what I mean. Okay, well that didn't really work, but that's fine. I think. There we go. No, that left me with exactly the same problem. Okay, there we go. Like I said, we're gonna make this one a little special, which means I'm gonna do like that, then like that. Something like that. We'll do this. We'll do that. No. Okay, actually. We'll do this is the smarter way to do this. And then we'll do that, and we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. All right. So now this is gonna be like a little like it's gonna be a 2D plane, so you're not gonna be able to like see it all the way. But basically, there's gonna be like a little chain that hangs down. You'll see. You'll see. All right, yeah, so it's gonna be like this. We'll rotate this 90 degrees. Then I'll add a sphere, a UV sphere. We'll make this, what, like 6 by 6. Six by like 4? By 5? By 6? Okay, all the way back to the beginning. Yo, what's up, Rex? Welcome to the checks. Actually, no. Like, slightly better. Actually, no, that's good. All right, yeah, that's cool. All right, so no. What the fuck? That was way more annoying than it should have been, or should have been, but needed to have been. But whatever. I didn't know humans were in this setting. Oh yeah, there's plenty of them. I just haven't modeled any of them yet. I'm really, I won't say shy, because I don't think it's shyness, but I'm pretty, I don't think secretive is the right word either. I keep a lot of the Blood Crisis plot stuff to myself. She's really starting to come together with all the base colors in. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I like to just use them. I don't end up using these for anything, like, once I get to actual texturing, but they are a very helpful, like, guideline, just so I generally know what she looks like or what a character is going to look like when they do have textures on them. There are some things, obviously, that doesn't super work for, like the face, but just generally speaking, I think it's very helpful. It's a very helpful little guide. Also, I don't know if I'm tripping, but this song sounds like it samples the very intro to, like, the very, very beginning of the Simple and Clean Planet B remix that plays at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. I do the same with 2D art? Yeah. Exactly, you get it then. Those look like pockets. They should look like pockets. And elbow looks weird no matter what I do. Maybe I'll leave it out. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. What's going on over here? I see. Oh wait, that's right. That's why that was there. To guide me. Like that. And this one's coming way up. To like right there. And then this one's coming way up to like right. Oh, this one's a little tough too. And these are kind of fun to make, actually. Ah! Ah! Oh, whoops. I almost forgot something important. There we go. Now it looks round. Wonder how many polys is this character? Nice, 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 nice. Not even close to 10K. Holy shit, 18 views. Welcome to the chat, everybody. right here seems like a prime spot for another one. Scoot this up a little bit. And maybe we shrink this, shrink this, shrink this. Yo, Shawnee132 said, how did you come up with the character design? She's a character that's been floating around in my head for a long time and has gone through many iterations. I don't remember originally where she came from, but this was the drawing, the sketch of what I had in my head, and this is the closest I could get to what I was picturing in my brain. So we're going off of this, and then we're going to make something that's a little bit more like PS2 stylized. We're going to put that away for right now, though, because it's really big and it kind of gets in the way. So you're basically modeling from eye. That's what I do. I am a commission artist, so I have to be able to like model something from like very little or like very vague reference. Super important skill to have if you want to do like 3D modeling for commission or freelance or whatever. That's hard. Thank you. It is hard. But once you get good at it, it makes you kind of goated with the sauce when it comes to like difficult projects. Like, oh man, one here, I just want to like show this off real quick because I'm so proud of how this collar turned out. This is a commission I'm doing for a client of mine. This collar right here, very impressed with how I managed to get this to work. And this was all modeled like from basically. But I think that shit looks so clean. It's not perfect, obviously. There's still like a little bit I could do, but for PS2 graphics with like low poly count, I think I kind of nailed that shit, not gonna lie. Who's a poor little kitty? Who's a poor little baby? I don't know if y'all can hear her. She is going crazy in the background. Wow. Wow. Wah. Oh, she is being tortured. Well done. Cloth folding like that is still arcane to me. It's like, it's tough. Like, the reason that I'm proud of how good that turned out is because of how hard that shit is. So, trust me, it's not like it comes easy. Do you commissions from like Fiverr and stuff? I take commissions from Twitter and Blue Sky and Discord occasionally if someone in the Discord wants one from me, but I think that's only happened a couple times. Yeah, just generally I take commissions where I can, whatever I can, or wherever I can get them. I don't use Fiverr because they take like a huge cut of your money, and that's before PayPal. Fair? Thank you. I like to think so. Pretty good at hard surface modeling, but sucks so bad at character modeling. Hard surface and character modeling are like two completely different beasts that are like both, in my opinion, equally crazy hard to get good at. So like massive respect if you're a hard surface modeler. Like any hard surface modelers get huge props from me because that shit is like, I've had to do hard surface modeling like once or like twice. That shit's hard. I will say, I think character modeling, one of the benefits that it has over hard surface modeling is that like you can kind of play around with how you approach modeling a character like more than I feel like you can with hard surface stuff. Hard surface feels like you have to take everything into consideration really early on, or at least that's like the experience I've had. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like topology is more important in character modeling, which makes it harder. That's so funny, because I feel the same way about hard surface. I feel like topology matters like slightly less for character modeling, but again, I'm probably like biased just because like I know it better. This goes kind of fucking crazy, not gonna lie. What would you consider your skill level in character modeling specifically, or like just Like in 3D in general, because for character modeling, I feel like that shit has like an infinite skill ceiling. That shit just goes up and up and up and up forever. So I don't know, I'd say if I had to, like, in a word, like, I'd say I'm adept. I'm a pretty adept character modeler. I think my biggest weakness is that I don't know how to sculpt. And like I kind of do, but not at like a passable level. Not at what you'd need to be like considered like an probably like an industry professional. As a 3D generalist, I definitely have the level of an industry professional, but as strictly a character modeler, I don't know. Oh, if I was applying for a job, I would not be a senior, no. Maybe someday. If 3D generalist, like, was a title that, like, had a senior position, maybe. Because I know, like, a little about everything. I've been trying to get into the 3D field, and it's so hard. It is. It's tough, and everyone in it is so fucking talented. Like, games industry and 3D art, if you're trying to do it professionally, you unfortunately are going to be up against some of both the most skilled and nicest people you'll ever meet in your life. So, like, it's really hard to, like, be like, fuck that guy. They're, like, so much more talented than I am. Which, I don't know. I feel like that sentiment does exist in some creative spaces, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel that way with 3D art. Every game dev or 3D artist I've ever met has been, like, one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. So, maybe I'm just really lucky. The only mean game developer I've ever met was Goba, but we're friends, so it's a little different. Not to say that he gets a pass necessarily. No one's allowed to be mean to me, but I do give him a pass. That's why it looks weird. There we go. That's so much better. Okay. It's like the only way to get in is by being good enough to be senior first. That's not necessarily true, but it is for a lot of AAA companies. I'll give you that. It's not necessarily always the case, but it is very often, yeah. Like, for example, I have a job. I have a part-time game development job, which is not a string of words you'll hear people say very often, part-time game developer job. But I have a part-time game developer position as a 3D generalist on a game called Puppy Truck. Goba seems very cool from how long I've been following him. He is very cool. He's jokingly mean to everyone, but he is actually a very cool guy. He plays it up a lot, but he's a big softie. I'd be super happy to work for some indie company, but the market in my country is really weak right now. Yeah, it's tough. The nice thing about indie specifically is that they're a lot more willing to hire work from home. I've done 3 work from home indie gigs in like the last 2 years, which like isn't great, obviously, right? But if you're trying to get your foot in the door, it having credits, I think the 2 biggest things for if you're trying to get into the games industry is 1, having a credit under your name, and 2 is just having a really fucking solid portfolio. The initial release of Carter's Quest already had a lot of charms, so inspiring to see how hard he's been working after it. Yeah. Like, you can say a lot about Goba, you cannot ever claim the man does not work hard. All right, what do we think about hair rings? I think that's probably enough. So we're also going to do 2 on these on the front. And this we can... Yeah, I'm trying to build my portfolio at the moment, but like even just finding an unpaid intern position anywhere seems really hard. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong or something. I will, there's, hold on, let me see if I can find it. So I'm going to tell you a secret right now. I will try to find it and like link it if you're in the Discord. The entire games industry is effectively held together by a single enormous Google Excel spreadsheet of positions that are open and hiring that's like publicly maintained. I'm not joking. I am being dead fucking serious. This is how a ton of people get jobs in the games industry. Is there's a giant like 10,000 point long Excel spreadsheet that's just publicly available that you can look at for job listings, because most companies don't go through like Indeed or Monster or anything anymore. Let me see if I can find it. Like I'm not kidding. It sounds like a joke when I say it out loud, I know, but I promise I'm not joking. Let me see, where's my game dev? Where's my game dev Discord folder? There it is, House of Pals. Here. Okay, where is the document? Man, I can't find it. I'll try to find it and link it in the Discord. But I promise this is real. And anyone can change stuff in it? No, it is publicly visible, but privately editable. I doubt some random indie company will be there. You would be wrong. You would be incorrect in that assertion. I have seen an astounding number of listings for tiny indie companies that I had never even heard of in this Google sheet. Okay, at least I want to try again to find it. Here it is. And make sure there's no identifying information here. Here it is. It's not a server, it is literally a Google spreadsheet. And this is, like, I can go through here. This is updated and maintained, like, daily. Look, Poland, Canada, Ireland, North Korea, or not North Korea, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, India, Czech Republic, Denmark, Japan, Philippines, Vietnam, Finland, Singapore. Like, how do people find out about this, though? Being told by someone, unfortunately, and now is it all word of mouth? Pretty much, yeah. I found out about this in college and thought it was like a joke. It was like a fun thing that students would tell each other, but no, this is real. I'm now in the note. Now you are. You have to get told by someone. I get to be that person that tells you. But yeah, it'll show you here the software required. It'll tell you the position, what country, experience level, on remote hybrid, date of start. Like, I've looked in here a few times. I've applied to a number of positions through this Excel spreadsheet. And got one of them, but it ended up falling through, sadly. How do I get the link? Oh, just Google. I'm not even kidding. If you Google Games industry jobs spreadsheet. It's like one of the first things that comes up, but I will link it in the Discord. If I can get it to open again. It is understandably very slow to open. I guess that aligns with what you hear about modern software and the web being held up by some single project. You have no idea how true that is. And it's always some shit called like Glorp. Like Glorp 3. And all it does is like fix floating point errors. Like, I'm not even kidding. They're like a ton of shit on the internet is just like single plugins maintained by one person, and all it does is make it so that 2 + 2 = 4. And again, sounds like a joke. I'm being dead serious. Floating point errors make me feel like a crazy person. Holy shit, it's so long. Yeah, it's maintained daily. Like, it's absurd. Wait, there's 15 listings from my country? Yeah, like I'm saying, it's when I say the whole games industry is held up by this fucking Google document, I'm like being serious. I want to say the spreadsheet for the future, if it's still up by then. It's been up like for like half a decade. It's been running strong for like years at this point. Never mind, most are just Weta Workshop. Ah, New Zealand, I assume. I presume. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful country. Some of the y'all got some of the scariest fucking bugs I've ever seen in my life. Y'all are a completely different breed. If I saw one of those fucking cave crickets in real life that y'all get in your mailboxes, that's Australia. Look, you too. Y'all as well. Those fucking crickets I don't play with that. Those are nothing, maybe to you. I like most bugs. There's a short no-no list of bugs that I do not fuck with. And those fucking cave crickets are on it. Nothing can hurt you here? It can hurt my soul and my spirit being around them, the nasty fuckers. Apologies to anyone who like really enjoys cave weedas. You motherfuckers named your VFX studio after the things. What about those giant spiders that spin webs across fields? I think those are in the UK, aren't they? I think that might actually be like a Britain original. At least in Australia, they kill you like they should. In New Zealand, they let you live to tell the tale. I thought it was a seasonal thing in Australia. It could be. I don't know why I thought it was Britain, but something in my brain was telling me it was Ooh, kimchi dumplings. Yes, please. Thank you. All right, chat. I think she's just about ready. What do we think, chat? Also, I was looking, but yeah, I've seen that Excel spreadsheet or like different versions of them. There's one big one, which is the one that I linked. And I'm sure that there's more as well, but that's like the main one. Looks pretty good. Mick, what do you think? Do you think she's ready for texturing, or is there still more to do?
I think she looks good.
Fuck yeah, thank you. Oh, I also just realized. There we go. I think sharpen the inside as well. Looking good. Thank you, Horrorblade. No. Thank you, chat. I'm glad you got my back. I will say, I think this is the last, like, little touch here. I just realized, does she have a Zaldan beard? Yeah, she does have big sideburns. Very, like, Lord of the Rings dwarf woman inspired. Her role is going to be smithy mechanic for Alpha. Yes! That's her, like, gameplay mechanic, yeah, but she's also very important to the story. That's actually pretty cool, thank you. Although she's not small like a dwarf, she's like... How tall is she? Oh no, she's fucking tiny right now? Excuse me? Or is that, it's only... Okay, yeah, it was only taking her goggles into account, so... This is what, 2.3 meters? What's 2.3 meters to feet? She's 7.5 feet tall. But most people in Blood Crisis are huge, so... Like, Alpha is considered kind of small for a robot. And he's like 6 foot. Gnarly Knave said, oh yeah, that new Marvel beat 'em up looks cool and very Marvel versus Capcom coded. It does. I, personally, it's really hard for me to get excited about anything Marvel related. But it is always nice to see, like, a Marvel product that feels like it was made, or at least looks like it was made out of passion and love for the characters instead of whatever the fuck the MCU has been putting out recently. MCU, more like, we're completely fucking out of ideas, am I right? Guess this game has a big crisis. Nah, it's chill that everyone's really big. That's not like a problem. Plus, people have been really big for like a really long time, so like everything is like compensating for how big they are. So like you don't even really notice. Like everyone's just gonna like look like they're normal sized because everything around them is also really big. Oh, are these also? Yeah. Does it look very cute? The art was very MVC-like. Yeah. You love to see it. Nice. I know, I was just joking about everyone being big in Blood Crisis, so I called it big. Yeah, no, I was just playing off that. I understood. I wasn't trying to, like, disagree or argue. I was simply elaborating. No. I think that looks better. Edge flow or edge split? The only Marvel-related thing I'm excited about is the next Spider-Verse movie. Honestly, same. I fucking love those movies. I don't care what anybody says. Alright, I think we can start UVing her. And UVing her hair is going to be such a pain in the ass. As UVing hair literally always is. It'll be worth it in the end? Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is the end. It's the third film, right? Are they doing more after this? I didn't think they were. So, like, just to be clear, if they are, no complaints from me. But I kind of assumed that after this it was the end. I would love to be incorrect, though. That would be fucking epic. If I was, like, wrong about that. Also, oh man. Oh man. I am gonna have to redo the hand UVs. That's okay though. It'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, UVing the hair. Yes, I see. Yes, it will. Exactly. But yeah, in regards to Spider-Verse, I honestly hope the next Spider-Verse is the last one for Miles' story. Me too. I think he's had a nice little character arc. I don't think he needs any more than that. It would be cool to see, like, if they decided to continue making Spider-Verse movies, to see him still be in them, but be, like, more of a mentor figure, the way that Peter B was to him. To, like, another new Spider-Man or some shit? I don't know. Just throwing ideas out there. Wouldn't mind if there were more Spider-Verse movies for other characters? Same, honestly. I wouldn't mind that at all. As long as they continue looking good, I'm basically on board. Aha, I knew there was something weird going on here.
Failure to resist aggressive impulses results in serious destructive acts. People who commit these acts are in many ways no different from you and me, but they are no longer able to control their urges. They disassociate themselves from their own actions, often experiencing hysterical blindness. They are blind to the darkness within themselves. The darkness within themselves.
Whenever I see characters in series grow older and interact with a new generation of characters in a way that helps the new characters develop, it's such an awesome thing when done right. Same. Would love for Kingdom Hearts to get there someday. Was that dumplings? Thank you. Ah, sorry, chat. I'm gonna eat some stream dumplings. Actually, just kidding, chat. I'm gonna put the stream on pause for a minute and then eat dumplings, and I'll be right back.
Control their urges. They disassociate themselves from their own actions, often experiencing an hysterical blindness. They're blind to the darkness within themselves.
Rah, I'm back. Dumpling time's over. Thank you so much to the 10 of you that are still here. To the 2 of you that left. Eternal suffering and torture. Unless you had a good reason for leaving, in which case it's totally cool. But if you didn't, suffering and torture. Still here, getting ready to do an online interview. Oh, congratulations. Best of luck to you. I hope you get it. Unless you don't want the job, in which case I hope you don't get it. But I think you do want the job because you applied for it, so I hope you get it. Whoa, what the fuck? God damn it, when the hell did that happen? Come on! Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Blender. Don't do this to me, Blender. Thank you. Okay, so we did have an autosave. How much progress did we lose? Okay, so like all of our UVing progress, but that's fine. Man, that blows. Oh, all of our UVing progress, and I fucking lost the pants ruffle too? It just never ends, huh? The hard times? Hey, when I lose progress on a program, seemingly shoots itself for no reason. I'm almost positive that's something that I did, like I left an edge loop selected or something, but still, it feels bad. It does feel bad. There's no denying it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks good. Oof. Maniac. Oh, there goes the auto feeder. Where is she? Thank you. There she is. Whoa, how did you get here? Whoa, how did you get here? That was weird. Actually, you know what? I lied. I am going to do some more modeling. She's going to have big metal toes on her shoes. Big metal plates, rather. No, no, puppy. You just got your food. Don't bite me. What in the goddamn hell is wrong with you, cat? You know how much money people would pay to bite me? You think I'm just gonna let you do it for free? Oh my god, big man on the desk. What do you want, Chunky? You just hanging out? Getting away from the baby? I feel you, brother. She's a lot to deal with. A KH official account tweet has hit the feed. Does it just say like happy 23rd anniversary? Surely it doesn't say anything actually meaningful about the status of Missing Link or KH3. Surely. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're going to see. What do we think, folks? Did I say KH3 when I meant to say KH4? I think I did. They only gave us a Pao-Poo fruit fun fact. That's fucking awesome. Let's go, Square Enix. Oh. All right, cool. All right, I know this was supposed to be the UVing and texturing stream, but I had more stuff to do on her model. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours now. So next stream for sure. Her model is done. Her shoes are done. Her gloves are done. Her hair is done. Everything's done. Next stream is going to be UVing and texturing, or just UVing, maybe. Who knows? But we'll get to texturing soon. Don't worry. For tonight, though, I think that is gonna be it. I think we're gonna call it there. And let me go ahead and unused data blocks. Unused data blocks. Awesome. All right, yeah, chat. I think we will see you next week. Thank you so much, as always, to everyone for joining. Once again, I am currently working on devlog number 3. I will be posting a Patreon update about devlog number 3 specifically. And along with devlog number 3 will come, hopefully, a relatively small but significant update to the itch build. So anyone who is in a 10 or higher dollar patron can look forward to some increased finesse in the aerial movement of Blood Crisis. Thanks for the stream, Moth. Take care. Of course. Thank you for joining. As always, thank you everybody who joined. Thank you everyone who chatted. Thank you everyone who supports the project in any way, shape, form, or otherwise. I will see you all next week. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Bye-bye.